Friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to a flip through of my February Creative Daily Journal. This is actually part 2. If you have not seen it and you'd like to see it, part 1 should be the video that's posting right before this. They are also down on my playlist of journal flip throughs. Okay, so we are in February of 2023. This is a journal we made together. I made with you on film. It is a just piece of scrapbook paper. Okay, with another piece here, we have expanded the spine. It has 2 signatures in it. I have a pen stuck in there to show you where we're at. Okay, and we, like I said, we are halfway through. So, and I had to stop. Not only is February a short month, so we can stop at 14, but 15 was a doozy. So we're going to start with 15. So here we go. So the 14th was Valentine's Day, obviously, and here is the 15th. Here's the 15th. Sorry for the glare. Okay, I'm going to scoot you in a little bit, you guys. Okay, if you're new here, Melissa and I at Messy Missy Creates have been, and I'm trying to make a note of, I'm going to start a little sticky here again. We have been doing a prompt challenge every week where we give each other a word, or we chose words and we're sharing them with you. It's an open collab. We would love if you participated. It's like, do whatever you want to do. You don't have to do them all. You don't have to do them in order. Do what you want to do. We would just love to see it. So if you do it, please note the hashtag and we'll find it. Okay. Anyway, so the word, there's like a word every week, and then there's somewhat of a challenge, if you will, to get us to try different things. Okay. So the first week was a word and we chose the prompts. The second week was a word and we chose the prompts for each other. This week, we thought it'd be fun. The word of the week is date. And we thought it'd be fun if we asked our date to choose the prompts. So I asked my husband, I said, here's what we're doing and here's the word. And could you give me words? And these are the words he gave me. So you take the word and each letter you come up with some sort of prompt, right? So for D, he gave me dynamite. For A, he gave me alligator. T, he gave me Tasmanian devil. And E, he gave me elephant. I don't know what to do with those things except frickin' put them on my page, okay? So here's probably my worst page I've ever done. And yet, it holds amazing memories for me. And that is the purpose of why we do what we do, right? Like, hilarious. And I don't know when I would have used this little journaling card from the thrift store that I bought with a Tasmanian devil on it. I don't know when I would have used it. But I'll tell you what, yeah, I used it today. Yes, I did. So I had a blast doing it. I am not happy with my page at all, but I'm telling you what, it's a great memory. And what else would I do this day? It's a Wednesday. We go to work all day. So let's see. Yeah. Anyway, so I wrote here about the prompt and then I put this sticker and I literally just can't make this up. And then down here, I just put a little note. I came home. My husband's exhausted. No TV. I prepped my food. He went to sleep. I hope he gets a break from work soon. He's just been moving at work and a lot of crazy stuff, and he's just super tired. So on the back of this card, though, I did use it as a flip out, and I put a picture right here of I won my gym contest, and I got my prize, and it is a beautiful journal, a beautiful personally engraved journal, you guys, that I've never used before, and a personal engraved Yeti water bottle. So cool. So I put a long day at work and then I rushed to the gym. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Okay, this is why we journal. This is why I journal about daily events, because I would not have remembered this. I missed the exit, you guys. I missed the exit off the freeway to the gym. I had to go over the toll bridge. They are the last exit before the toll bridge. There's no way, there's nothing you can do. So I had to go over the toll bridge. I was so mad. So I ended up going to the post office since I'd already missed it. I had to cancel my class and go to the next class. Anyway, when I got to the next class, they had my prize for the competition and they gave me the water bottle and journal. Anyway, I did do the workout. I'm still sick and I hope to start the open on Friday. Yeah. And then I also deposited Christmas money from the bank, from my parents for the kids. So that took forever. It's obviously the middle of February. So, okay, here we go. Okay, so the 16th, this is Thursday. Okay, so if you do CrossFit, you know this was the first day of the open. They announce a workout on Thursday that everybody in the world is open to do, and then you document your scores and you submit them online, and you can like compare it to anybody else in the world, your gym, your age, your like anything else you want to do, everybody's ranked, literally. Okay. So it's super fun in my humble opinion. And no, I'm not even in the top half of the percentage. Okay. So, that's okay. It's just super fun that every single person does the same workout. So the workout was today, and I put, holy cow, I'm really bummed, but I will do what I can. I registered this year so I can measure myself against the last time, because I've injured my shoulder. I've been healing from that. And so the last 2 years I haven't been able to compete. And so blah, blah, blah. Okay. I put home from work early. My last session I did from home, and my husband is already going to bed at 5 p.m. So, he's exhausted and tired and emotionally stressed at work. Yeah. And then I got coffee. Oh, I went to AM PM in the morning. I don't even think it's AM PM. I still call it that. It's like an Arco. I don't even know. It's like a gas station that I don't normally go to. And I just put yum. Long day at work. Starting with a call from the executive director dealing with HR stuff, and then worked. Lunch, coworkers chatting. Last session, 0 gym. My last session had to cancel, but 0 gym bag. Yeah. And so I did my last session. Yeah. And then open announcement. I put, oh my gosh, I'm so bummed. It's toes to bar and muscle ups. So look at this. Look at this beautiful page not done. So that's the other thing I did say, I have not looked through this journal. It is as done as it is right now. I will go back. I'll put a post-it here. I will go back and document some of this. So I had my lashes done this day. I can tell you that. I had my hair done this day. So there's that. And then I went to the gym, and here is my score sheet from the competition. And I popped this postcard in there because I nailed it. It was freaking amazing, and I did better than I ever thought. And I was literally crying at the gym. And everybody was like hugging me because they know I've wanted to regain strength in that shoulder for so long, and I've been working so hard on it. And it was great for me. It was amazing, and I did better again than I ever thought I would. So I will go back and document that. So that sticker will go there. And I just tipped this whole thing in, right? And so I do have room to write here. I have room to write here, and I have room to write here. So what I'll probably do, honestly, is glue it all down here. I don't need it to flip up like this, or I could add something. It doesn't really matter, but I don't need it to. This could just flip out like this, and I have all of this to write on. So we'll go back and figure that out. Okay, here's the middle of the book. Sometimes I decorate it, sometimes I don't. I also have made this a page in the past, even though like it has a thing here, but we can mess with this. This month I obviously did nothing with it. It's now just, I could put a thing in the middle of the book, something like that. You're not halfway, because remember, it is a short month and my page, anyway, this is halfway. So otherwise, it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. So the 18th, this is a Saturday. Let's see, great gym session, buddy workout. This was a stamp. So these are some stamps. I have done, obviously at this point, my stamp video, and I had put a lot of these onto paper. So you can see, here's a stamp, here's a stamp, here's a stamp. So now that I have them on paper, I will use them. I'm not going to go get each stamp out and like use it. That's just not how I decorate. So when I put these are stamps as well. So when I do a lot of stamping, then I have them ready to go. It's easier for me just to use them, much like printables maybe is like, that kind of reminds me of that. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So then here I just put love being together. Calm day at home, great visit. Oh, my son's little girlfriend came over, and she was visiting and home for the weekend, and brought us some eggs from her chickens and some handmade toffee. Oh my gosh, she's such a doll. And like that she and her mom had made. And I gave her a shirt for Charleston, and then 3 of my sorority shirts I handed down to her because we are now sorority sisters. And so I'm happy to hand those down to her and have someone wear them. And she thought they were kind of cool. They're obviously retro because they were from when I was in college. So happy to have another sister wear them. And this was her little tag on the toffee. And so I glued that in there. And then I put my husband and I went to a movie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I was like, we haven't been to a movie. The last one we went to was at Christmas, like with the kids. We don't go that frequently, but I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember the last time my husband and I went to a movie together. It's really not our thing. I don't really, it doesn't matter. Okay. So we went to a movie. He was like, well, I'd go see 80 for Brady, which I was like, I don't really want to, but whatever, it's fine. And so we went. It was better than I thought. It really was. We both cried. Oh my gosh. And hilarious, you guys, because the theater was almost full. Crazy. Okay. And then we came home and we watched Yellowstone. And so this is from Pam, I believe. This is from Pam also. And we're on season 4. We finished season 4 and then nothing. We can't get season 5 or other shows unless we buy Paramount. I'm so mad because I know there's the prequel. I know there's the whatever, and we can't do any of it unless we buy another subscription. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So if any of you watch season 5 of Yellowstone, or anyway, so mad. Okay. This is Sunday, and this paper was already segmented, well, half of it, I guess, and I just finished the lines on this one to kind of make it mirror. So I joined some gym friends for a walk. Oh, my husband and I went and joined gym friends for a walk. It feels so good to get some movement in. Beautiful trails, hoping to make it a weekly routine. That sucks. I forgot to, I got gas. I know I got 10 gallons and I don't know where the receipt is. That's a bummer. And then I put this fun little guy in from Pam. Isn't he adorable? I love him. I just put one thing at a time here. This is mail day. I had a long talk with my sister while I packed Happy Meals. I'm not sure why it always takes so long. Literally, it takes me forever, you guys. After that, I watched Netflix. I'm still watching Bloodline and Dying Papers. My husband watched the Daytona 500 and just relaxed. And then we went to bed at 8:30. Pretty normal for us. My goal is 9 o'clock, right? So sleep 8 hours, right? That's the goal. My husband and I, so this is Monday the 20th. My husband worked, was home early, like at 2. Oh, prepping for crazy days. Yeah. So he's got more work stuff coming up. So he came home early this day. And I am sick again. I am super sick this day. Like not a fever, but I can't swallow. And I feel like I have strep throat. This day was very clear. I have strep throat. I have a history of strep throat, and yeah, so I tried to do my thing. I drank lots of tea, lots of honey, same little bunny from Lynn or her collaboration, and just made a note. I feel horrible. My throat is so bad. I didn't want to do anything. So I was home. I decided by the time my husband got home that I wasn't getting better. And so I need to write a little bit thing. And so I called urgent care, and it was a 3-hour wait. And so fortunately, I can't even tell you guys. Okay. I didn't have a fever. I did not have a fever. Okay. So, yeah. So 3-hour wait. So I went to the gym. I know, don't yell at me. I went to the gym, but I wasn't contagious. So I went to the gym, and then I went to the grocery store, and then I went to Marshall's, and then I went back to urgent care because it's all in town. It's like a half hour away. And so once I was there and got on the wait list, then I had 3 hours to kill. And so I didn't want to go home. I just didn't. And so I was like, I'll go take care of stuff. So I did 3 things. I went, and anyway, I went and they said, no strep test. They said, you're not contagious. They said, I'm otherwise healthy. And I put, yes, I know that. And she called in a lidocaine throat medicine and to keep doing what I'm doing. And if I don't have a fever, then I'm not contagious and I can go to work and do what I want to do. And I was like, Okay, off we go. Off we go. So this day I went to work and I drank tea, and this is Fat Tuesday. This page I did make with you. Here is a sticky to finish this page. So again, we are going to get into some pages now that are just not done. So I did buy a king cake. We talked a little bit about this. We talked about it at work. We did a little education on it and stuff. I just thought it was really interesting. This is a picture from Little Raven Ink from Courtney. And this is me. This is me going to work, like not wanting to go to work, and then bring in all my pens, and like I just want to journal. I just want to stay home and journal, and I just thought it was hilarious. So this is from Pam. I think, I don't know. This is from Jenny Mae June. I think this is probably from Lynn. I'm not too sure. Again, I used to be Patreons of, all of these and printed them out. Okay. So I put a little, this is like a work thing I'll put here. This is me. This is me decorating my page ahead of time. And now I need to poke myself in the eye. So I made this fun envelope. This is some paper that I bought that I'm not happy with at all. And it actually rips, so I'm super sad. So I made this really cool envelope. I used this snail on it from Defemember, which I didn't participate in, but this was a free printable they offered. And I put a little tag in here because this was the day I was going to go drop off all of my mail. But I didn't. And so now I have this envelope, which I can't get off of here. I'm so mad. So I will write that in here. Okay? Yeah. All right. Here we go. This is Wednesday. This is the new prompt day for the Inspired to Create hashtag Inspired to Create _2023 from Melissa and I. And this week was fun because we, again, have a word and then we have a challenge. And so the word this week is friend. The challenge this week was to actually send each other the prompts. Okay. So that was interesting. And Melissa, quite frankly, made it very easy for me because, yeah, it kind of went together very easily. This is, okay, so here's her little tag or little card she sent me. So for friend, F is for frame. So here's the little frame. R is roller skate right here. I is index card. So this index card right here. I think she may have even dyed it for me. I think she did. E is eyelet. So I put this eyelet right here. N is number. She actually sent me these two numbers. It's two twos, right? Because today's the 22nd. But because I already had done my my numbers in my journal, I didn't need a 22. And so I made it into a heart. And D is denim. And so she had sent me a piece of denim. So I cut it into some pieces and made a tag, tied a piece here, and I actually stapled a little piece here. Okay. So there is my page for that day, which I think is like so fun. And this tag kind of scooches in there like that. And it's perfect. So that's exciting. Okay. I have this in here. I will tip it in. We can do that right now. This day, I obviously picked up my medicine from the pharmacy from the day that the doctor prescribed it on Monday, and it is disgusting. And I don't have much more to write. I'll have to write a sticky in here. So this is how my journaling is, you guys. Some days are just not done. It just didn't happen. So I'll put a sticky in here. I will write a couple things. I'll check my texts and my photos. I can tell you that I came home and I had mint ice cream for dinner because that's how sore my throat is. And like, I know I didn't hardly eat this day. I remember that. And all I wanted was, which wasn't a great idea. Was not a great idea. Ice cream's not what you should have on your throat, but it tasted so good and it's my favorite. So we had, yeah, that's it. And I had these purple items, and so I put them in here as journaling spots, and so I will come back and journal a little bit. All right. The next day is Thursday. I had this really fun like gift bag And so it has snowflakes on it. So I added some snowflakes and a punch out of some snowflakes over here because we woke up to snow this morning. So woke up to snow today, wasn't expecting it, but I was able to make it to work. So that was good because normally on snow days I don't drive to work. We can't necessarily get out. I can't get out of my driveway or up the street. And so it's not plowed or anything. And so sometimes we get stuck if we don't prepare. And I'm not super comfortable driving in it, but I was able to get to work, and then it had melted enough. Obviously through the day it melted. So I used Starbucks coffee from our hotel. So these were in our hotel, and I took them. I did. I took them because I feel like I was there for 4 days. I didn't use it in my room. I still think you're not supposed to take it, but like if I had used it in my room, they would have refilled it. I didn't, I don't know. I just took it. So I used it at home, but it goes into like a little special maker that they have that you don't have at home, obviously. I opened that sucker up and poured it into my coffee filter and used it at home, and it was pretty good. So don't do as I do. Okay. Don't do that. Okay. This is a little picture of a bird feeder we have, and it has snow over it. And it was just so pretty. I love waking up to snow. It's so gorgeous. I literally don't want to leave the house though. Okay. Do you understand? I just want to stay inside by the fire. So I have a really pretty die cut here and this little cute guy. So I put my baby Rue is so sick, and she had to walk across campus in -20 to the doctor. They say she does not have strep, and they gave her prednisone because she's having problems breathing. And my mama heart is so concerned. So it's just so hard to be away from her. Well, you guys know if you have babies that you're not close to, I feel kind of helpless, right? And I want to be able to do something. And I'm frustrated with the school that like someone who's so sick has to walk across campus to the doctor's appointment. Like they should have a little not go-kart, like golf cart or something. I don't know. And it's not like it's sunny out, I don't know. My heart was hurting this day for my Ruru. So, but I'm glad she doesn't have strep for sure. And I'm glad they gave her some meds, and added a little sticker here. My husband had a horrible day at work, and he's so stressed and angry, and my heart hurts for him. And I got Dairy Queen on the way home to bring home for him and me and we watched XFL. Yep. So why is that the food we document? I don't know, because it's the only thing I remember that day. Because I normally prep all my food. I normally eat all my food at the office, and he eats leftovers or has eaten. So we aren't normally home until after dinner anyway. So the dessert is like what we had when we are together, if that makes sense. Okay. So Friday the 24th, again, this is a stamp that we had done during that stamp video. Just put some, I liked this, and so put that there, some honey. I made this page with you guys, I believe. Okay. Here I wrote throat meds, gross, drinking all the tea and honey. I'm taking zinc and all of my other supplements. I'm taking all of it, and whatever's in me has to die. I'm over this. But the medicine they gave me, you guys, I took it, I think twice. I'm never taking that again. I should just throw it out. It's still in the cabinet because I paid for it. Now I feel bad, but I've never had lidocaine. It's disgusting. Let me just say that. It's disgusting. And you put it in your mouth. I know lidocaine for other things. If you spray lidocaine on a thing, it numbs it, right? So she gave me this lidocaine medicine that you take, and I don't know what I thought. I know what lidocaine is, but anyway, you don't swallow it. You put it in your mouth and you gargle it. You get it into your throat, and then you spit it out. And she's like, don't eat after it or drink after it, right? And I thought it was because if you take throat spray or a lozenge and you drink water, it kind of washes it away. So I thought, oh, well, that makes sense. And she's like, no, don't eat or drink right after it because you can't feel your mouth, and people bite their tongue in their cheek. I'm like, what? Sure enough, that lidocaine, everywhere it goes in your mouth, completely numb. I'm not joking. Completely numb. No, not doing it. Not doing it. Okay. Got lots of Happy Meal packets put together, and I went to the post office today. 6 packages going to new homes. These are stamps that we stamped. Let me just check. Intention, Tuesday. Reality, Friday. Okay, great. So we won't be prepping the pages anymore. I mean, I say that, but I will. You know me. Okay. Stories of winter. So my sweet little Rue called. Their dorm has flooded. They had to evacuate. What? Yes. They don't know where they're sleeping tonight. Yeah. They had 30 minutes to grab their essentials and wait on where to go. They didn't know how long they were going to be gone. Yeah. So here's a picture of her and her roommate. So she put a note on her door and she just said, "We're under sea, swim safe." And they had to go to another dorm temporarily. I put, "I love her spirit, but my mama heart is worried." She was up for it. She's up for the challenge. She was like, "Mom, guess what college experience I'm having today?" So love that. Today was the second workout of the open for CrossFit, so 23.2. So I headed to the 6:30 class for the open. I went in the last heat and all by myself. It was so hard, but so cool. Coach helped me and cheered me on and loaded my weights without telling me what they were. You're allowed to have someone else load your weights because it was like do the max that you're allowed to do, right? So I didn't want to know what the weights were. She didn't tell me. She just loaded my bar and I PR'd my thruster by 10 pounds. So that was pretty cool. So again, super, super excited with how I'm doing. It's nothing compared to how other people are doing. It's just me and getting like an actual measurement of like how my body's performing, right? And my strength in my knee and my shoulder. So yeah. And then this is like a little meme and it says, "May the wads be ever in your favor," from Hunger Games, which I freaking love. It's hilarious. So that's a fun page. All right. The next day is Saturday, the 25th. And this is a favorite meme or whatever. I don't know. It just happened to pop up, but it says, "I don't know who needs to hear this today, but you don't need anything from Amazon." And then in here, and I put, "But I do." Like I should put, "But I do." I put, "I placed an Amazon and eBay order today." For my supplements, my CMOS, my trauma books that I'm reading, or a new trauma book for work, and then a Charleston shirt. And so anyway, I just thought that was funny. Here is a bag from the pharmacy. I had to go back to the pharmacy because originally I have two prescriptions. I have one monthly and then I had the gross one. They were supposed to be ready at the same time. They weren't. They had a new system, blah, blah, blah. My son was posted on the college site as making the president's list again. So super proud of him. I believe we made this page together, or part of it. Okay. And then my sweet Rue got moved into another dorm today. They emailed and asked if they could stay in that dorm instead of returning to their old dorm. And they don't know yet, but yeah, all the athletes are in this dorm. And so we're hoping that she can stay in that dorm. Did some laundry. I think I packed some more snail mail today. I went to the 8:30 class, great workout. I put, then I was invited to join the cool kids at coffee. I literally could be their mom. It's hilarious. Yeah, like I'm hanging out with the 22-year-olds at the gym. I'm cracking up. So, and my husband watched Formula One show on Netflix, and he watched almost 2 seasons. He was totally hooked. And, I went and had my nails done. And I took off the gel and I just had clear polish put on, and they are back to their normal shortness because, yeah, I was over the whole gel thing on my nails and whatnot. So now I'm just back to my ugly regular nails. So, and we made spaghetti for dinner. Oh, and I got to open some Happy Mail. Okay, so maybe that's what that's from. Another stamp here, and right there, you guys, Arizona State beat the University of Arizona. As Wildcats, we beat them, and it was an amazing last shot. So I was getting texts like, oh my gosh, did you see it?" And so I had to turn it over and watch it, or flip to it, and holy cow, that was an amazing game. 89-88, unbelievable, just absolutely unbelievable, super cool. Have some rain paper here because it's raining, so you can see here, this is like this edge right here, this edge right here are edges off of like Happy Planner pages. And I love this. I don't know what you call that, like that edge. Okay. I know a lot of people cut that off. That's my favorite part, especially when it has a design on it. So I'm just cutting off the edge and using that for now. And then the journal spots go elsewhere. Okay. Okay. So here we are on Sunday, the 26th. I didn't sleep well. I'm still coughing. And I did not walk with the gym crew today. I decided to sleep. Then I got crafty time in and quality talks with both my children while my husband watched his Formula One show. Here is a stamp. And so this whole piece right here is from the Happy Planner. It already has this like get it done thing here. So I just cut it off and used this as a journaling spot. And ordered food for the boy. We did his Instacart order today. And then, intern books. So he's trying to get this internship and they asked him to read some books. So ordered those. And then we went out to dinner at Blaze and Onion. It was okay. We had steak salad and a French dip and like we share. Yeah. And then Dairy Queen and we got an ice cream and split that. Oh, we also ordered a pretzel at Blaze and Onion, which was not very good, but it was a pretzel with cheese dip. And so I put that little sticker in there. Over here is this page. It looked like this. I put this strip of paper in here because it is cold. And I put keep warm and snuggle up. And so I put 'tis the season to be freezing as just a little prompt card in here. And then here, and I had the best calls with both the kids, almost 2 hours with my son, and including shopping, but also his future dreams and realistic plans for next year. We were talking about like all the stuff. And then my daughter had a great day. She went to Taekwondo with her team and she's working on figuring out housing for next year. Also, she has been deciding like what she wants to do and she's made a decision. Now they have to do that, but she decided who she wants to live with. And I put, it's just so neat to see the kids moving into adulthood. And I love that they were future thinking. And so now we're future dreaming and talking about stuff. It's really cool. Just love it. This piece I glued on here actually to make this pocket. Okay. Because my son was talking about properties in Charleston and that sort of thing. So, and that, those houses remind me of that. All right. Ooh, Monday the 27th. Look at this hot mess of a page. My goodness. Talk about a Mod Podge. Here we go. Hodgepodge, not Mod Podge. This is a picture my husband sent me from work. And like, I need to write a little note here. And he had a good day working hard. So this was the cutout from my LaCroix this day. There's only one of you. I did no journaling. So I feel like I made part of this page with you. So I need to go back and look at what I did here. I obviously put stuff in. I know I filmed, so I know, and I remember filming this page, I think, with you guys. I got a new headset, super cheap. But sometimes when I'm on my earphones, like for so many hours, maybe at work, like, I don't know. I feel like the big headset thing might feel better on my ears, but I actually don't like how I look in it. I know that sounds very vain. But anyway, this is like the cheap little wrapping of it. They were only like $10. It's not a huge investment, but so I need to go back and finish this page. It has no journaling except this, and this came in Happy Mail, and I think, I want to say from Deidre. I could be wrong. Please forgive me. I hate doing videos later. When I get the Happy Mail, I normally go through them and show it to you. And so, but look at the fun camera, and it's like 3-dimensional, you guys. It's so cool. All right, so I'll go back and finish that page. The next day is the last day of February. It's the 28th. And here we go. So this is obviously a work day for me. And so I did this is from Happy Mail a long time ago, this beautiful tape. Look at that hippy dippy tape. Oh my gosh. So I had this quote. Oh, it's Martin Luther King Day. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I just have this. Yeah, this is some quotes I printed up, but it's not Martin Luther King Day. But I do love this one. It says, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? So this is just a little blurb. No, it's not. It's not even a blurb. I didn't even journal. I got to go back about work because we had work stuff going on. So that's my work thing. And then here I used this pocket from Thrifty Day, I believe. This was Happy Meal. Is that not adorable? You guys with Snuffleup, I guess. Oh my gosh. I think that's from Thrifty Day. Okay. And then I put some stuff in here. So I need to go back. I obviously put things in for a reason. What does that mean? There's 3 tags in here. So I know, like, I had specific things, like I chose this for a reason. So I need to go back and look at my notes and finish and document what that was about. Okay. If that makes sense. So that is the end of February. Now, let's look. Here is my used page for February. Now, this is something I started in January of this year, and I got the idea from watching other people. This is not my idea, and other people document it differently. I decided to put it into my monthly book, and I just wanted to take note of the things that I used up in a month. Like, how much waste am I producing? Not my paper, not my sticker sheets. Like, I'm not like actual product, I guess, if you will. And so this is what I have. Now, in fairness, I did go through my pens this month, or some of them. And so like 8 markers didn't work, right? So when I went through my marker drawer, right, and saw, I cleaned some of them out, and 8 of them don't work. So I don't need them in my stash. It's not that I use them actually up. It's like they aren't working. And that is what I'd like to avoid. I want to use my things. Okay. So 8 markers. We came to the end of one roll of washi. I had one distress stain that, and I put the name of it in there, that is completely empty. So yay me. There was 5 glue sticks and 6 gel pens. So again, as I was going through my pens, and trying them all out, 6 of them don't work. They were dried up or whatever. So I don't want that. So, but anyway, they went in the used up pile because, well, they're used up. So I documented that here. And then here is our calendar for the month. Now, I don't actually think it's quite done, to be honest. I'll probably go in and add a little background, but I'm kind of happy with it. Now, this is colored scrapbook paper here in the back. And you can see I just glued a piece of white paper over it. This is actually a page from a Happy Planner book. I ripped it right out of the Happy Planner and glued it right in the middle. We did make this on camera, and just for the white background. Okay. So it doesn't matter what you have if you want to do a monthly. Anyway, I enjoy seeing like inspiration from everyone else's. I, of course, never like mine as much as I like everyone else's, but I do so enjoy it, you guys. It's so weird. I just don't know. And I don't normally write on them. I mean, obviously I put like sick here, and I don't know. I'm really loving it. Like, I put this little thing there. I don't know why it's there. I got to go back to that page and figure it out. Donation, obviously. I mean, I understand this stamp completely. I get, like, this day we went over of why we were in Charleston and why the stamp's there, rather. Workout, so I freaking love it. I'm so excited that I'm still trying this, and I'm going to continue. I'm obviously continuing in March. So, and that is the end of my February journal. So you guys, thank you so much for coming along and reviewing my pages with me. This is how most months end up. Like, I do have some pages I need to go back and finish. I'll probably do that today. I will go in, not spend too much time. I will check my text, my photos, and my planner to see like what happened on those days, and I'll go in and jot a little bit, okay, and then they'll be done. They'll be as done as they're going to be, and then this book goes on to the shelf, okay. So, and that's okay with me. It is what it is, and I'm not in a place where I need to have perfect pages every day. Those days are not fully documented, because I obviously was busy, or I forgot, or something of that nature. And that is okay, because that's my life. So that's how I tend to allow myself a little grace in not expecting perfection, right? So anyway, this is my February Creative Daily Journal for 2023. I appreciate you coming along and flipping through it with me. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you haven't hit the like or subscribe, please feel free to do so. I would love for you to come back and see some other videos. It does help the channels, as you guys know. And if you don't see someone tag below and you have questions, again, please just ask. I do try to tag people I talk about, but if you're not clear, please always feel free to ask. And I do get to all my comments eventually. And I try at least once a week to go through and clear out comments, or answer all my comments. So please know I will get to it. So thanks so much for being here, you guys. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.